Bonsoir guys, hope everybody's well. So back to racing my Mini, still on the Core 21, running a 2S Lipo. Swapped, as I said in a previous video, I was going to swap to the GRP chassis just to see if it were a bit more, not controllable, that's the wrong word to use, but a little bit more forgiving with some of the cobbles that we race on. I thought the swap to the GRP was a good idea. The car seemed a little bit more predictable and as I was hoping for, a bit more forgiving. However, there's definitely a lot of work I need to do on the setup. As you can see, this is uncleaned and we've got nothing but rub underneath, loads of rub at the back, some rubs in the corner as well. Definitely need to work on the setup for this, so yeah, be working on this quite a bit over this coming week. The steering as well seems to have an awful lot of play. In fact, more knowledgeable racers than me can say, but it feels like there's a lot of play in there. I don't know if you can see or if that's noticeable, but there's a lot of play and what I think is a lot of slop. So that was much better than I thought. I've qualified second in the B group along with some other good racers. Now clearly I'm also racing against Alfie Lee again, so let's get a quick prediction of how tonight's races are going to go. Right, Alfie Lee, where have we qualified?
So you've qualified second and I've qualified fourth, but I have had a different motoring that, and I've just tried it today in the heat, so I'm changing the motor.
Right, and are we both in the B final?
Yes.
What's the prediction? What's it going to be?
It's going to be me, you, and then Mark, and then Darryl.
Let's see what happens. What was that? So immediately he knew he'd done wrong. We're not calling him out on that because he let off the gas, let everybody come back through. He ended up back in fourth place, which was his start position. Nobody lost out. He didn't gain any place. Happy days. Very mature driving from the junior snafu member. So we're off to a start. Mark's took the lead. I've had a bit of a snafu into the second corner. So Darryl's ended up crashing into me. So by the end of the first lap, we got Mark, Bren, Darryl and Alfie Lee. So Mark seems to be putting a bit of a march on us, trying to check out a bit. We've got a big battle on the cards now for second place between myself, Darryl and Alfie Lee. Everybody's in the mix with this one. Some really close competitive racing. And a look at the times afterwards, they're really, really tight as well. So Darryl's just hunting me down. It's always easier chasing a car down. Or I think it is anyway. You can see where their lines aren't too clever, the car in front. And you can just gain. See, he's just took some 2 or 3 really good corners there. And he's right back with me. See whether or not I can hold my nerve under the pressure. Because although it's toy car racing, you really do feel a bit of pressure. See, I was wide there. Darryl went for a dive up the inside. Wasn't quite enough room. Oh, he's just nudged me there, but everybody's good. Really close racing. Definitely feeling under pressure now. Mark's just disappearing in front of us all. I'm trying to cover that inside line, so that sends me offline. Oh, great, yeah, great move. I was out of position, trying to come back down the inside there, but no, that move definitely wasn't on. So I've ended up losing 2 places in the space of 2 corners. So we've got Mark, Darryl, Alfie Lee and me. Although, no, Mark's had an issue. So we've got Darryl in first place now, Alfie Lee in second, Mark in third, Bren in fourth. We're all still on the same lap. This is a really good race. Doesn't look it on track that it's that close, but one mistake is it's anybody's. So I think Darryl's just holding Alfie Lee off there with Mark closing in on both of them. And kind of trying to do my best to stay in touch, thinking if something happens I can pick up the pieces. I'm not proud to take a win because of somebody else's mistake. There we go. Watching there, I think Mark was about to put a move on Darrell. Yeah, that's really close between them two. I'm just trying to consolidate, not make any mistakes, just keep it clean. Although the real battle's going on just ahead now for first. Everybody caught up to Alfie Lee. So we've got first, second and third all on the straight together. Oh, and there's been a coming together, which is a bit inevitable sometimes. Oh, a bit of bashing, and I've managed to get through. Alfie Lee had a bit of an issue there as well. Darrell's had a problem on the straight. I was lucky to miss him. So it's back to Mark being in front. I'm in second, Darrell in third, and Alfie's in fourth. Flipping heck. I don't think we're 3 minutes in yet. So I'm doing my best now to hang on to Mark. If I can hold it, see, you just need to sort your lines out, Brennan. You'd be there or thereabouts with some of the faster ones. Holding on to him now. Just there. No big pace difference between our cars. I'm still running a 2S Lipo, but with a brushed Core 21 motor. And that seems to be about on par with Mark and his Satan. He's definitely starting to move away from me, and that's Darrell now closing me down. So the big backwards come, a bit of a snafu that lets Darrell right back up to me. Definite pressure all the way through this race. I think we're all starting to check out a little bit now from Alfie Lee. But as he did say in his pre-race interview, it's a new motor, so he'll just get quicker. Anyway, back with the action at the front. Mark's definitely not quite clearing off and checking out from us. So if we could keep it clean, Darrell, me and you, try not to get tangled in our own battle, we might hunt him down here. Oh, great couple of great corners there from Darrell, and he's right onto me. Great racing, you know, with these little cars. I pushed that corner a bit too hard there. That definitely keeps the door wide open. Got to try to be defensive here. Oh, that wasn't the best line. Not too bad there. Keeps him behind me. That's another lap behind me. That's better through there. Put about a metre and a half into him now. Just pulling away a little bit here. Giving myself a little bit of breathing room. There's maybe 2 metres in it, if that. Really close. Darrell is not letting me go here. Just unsettled on those bumps. Span out. Darrell come through. Oh, that was close, trying to stay with him. Right, just stay with him, Bren. Oh, no, not there. Don't do anything too rash. Try and be patient, which is easier said than done. Oh, he's tried too hard to take too much of a corner there. And he's span out. Let me come through. So we've got Mark, Bren, Darrell, and Alfie Lee. I don't think we're far from the end now, so I've just got to survive. Great racing again. These little cars really do give good value. And that's where it stayed. So it finished Mark, me, Darrell and Alfie Lee. All smiles. All smiles. Well done, buddy. Well done. You know. So as I say, I came away with second place, but it was close. Me and Darrell was really close again. Mark, not quite untouchable this time. I thought you were in my grasp a couple of times, buddy, because you kept making a few mistakes which let you back in, but you're just a quick guy, quick racer, so every time he'd make a mistake he'd manage to claw it back. But every now and again there was this glimmer of hope that we were going to get you. But as I said earlier, loads and loads of setup tweaks and changes I need to make. Feel free to put some comments in below. I've got rub all over the chassis, so do you think that's ride height, suspension? Come on guys, stick some comments and notes in the in the comment section below. Tell me what I should be looking at first, because it doesn't just help me. If other drivers are out there with the same sort of rub on the chassis, let us know what we should be looking at to do. There's much better racers out there than me that have got better ideas. Anyway, just a quick note, I hit 500 subscribers the other day, which is fantastic. So thank you so much as always for watching. Thank you for commenting, thanks for the thumbs up, and if you see me at the track, make sure you come and say hello and grab a sticker off me. Toodle pip, guys.